Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Tumbleweed as we continue working on our community here. So let's get started. I think we have enough scrap, so we're going to pause the beaver. And, I realize I made a mistake. I was thinking too far ahead, if that's possible. Because what I was planning on doing was I was planning on piping this water into kind of like a tank that would overflow in here, and then we could build it up as high as we wanted. I was even thinking about building it up to this level and then greening this up and using it. And we're going to do that eventually, but I don't have the wherewithal right now to seal all of this off and then to come over here and seal this off. Well, to create like a pipe from here over to here, that's won't be able to do that either. So what we're going to do, at least not soon, eventually. So what we're going to do is we are going to see, we'll do that. We will put, we have 5 metals, so that's enough to put in a sluice here. And we're just going to leave it at this close above downstream depth of 50. Oh, shoot. Now we got a stranded beaver. Well, shuckins. Let's make this high priority. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Faye. They're at beavers. Oh, we got 2 stranded. Oh, the other one's over here. And Yashi. Sorry, Faye and Yashi. Oh, now they got to spend the night. Come on. Well, I guess. We only have 1 now? I'm thinking so. No? So we got 3, but they were slow in rescuing you guys. Sorry about that. Got too carried away in my trying to fix things here. Yeah. Pause that, huh? Focus on what I said was a priority. There. Now we can go back to building that. That's not what I want to do there either. I want to put one of those. And we're going to put it down to 0 for now. What? Don't. Oh. See, they were trying to get stuck. He's going over there. What was he working on over here? Oh, probably this thing. So instead of coming here and working on this platform, went around here, got into this block, and worked on that platform. Trying as hard as possible to get stuck. That's what the game does. So we're going to raise this up all of the wall down here. Oh, very good. But while you're here, might as well take out these. Yeah. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to raise all of these up, the entire wall along here. So that we have at least a level 3 reservoir. No. Yeah, all right. Can't get rid of this yet. Got to keep that road yet for a little bit. Are we making planks? We are not making planks. We need to make planks. We're going to start running out. So I think that our ultimate, not our ultimate, but once we kind of solve this water issue, then we need to solve our power issue because this is ridiculous. And speaking about like what the game does, whenever I said, you know, that beaver was trying very hard to get stuck, it says flooding here. Day 11, still sloshing. Okay. That's what I was going to say. The thing I forgot to say last time that it's kind of annoying. But, you know, I can deal with it. Just you got to build in mitigation for it. But it seems to be kind of annoying that the game tries its hardest to disrupt what you're doing with the water. So if I build levees along here, or if I didn't put anything over here at all, this would not be leaving its banks. It would stay within its banks, no problem whatsoever. Because it's like the game, and I haven't looked at any of the code, so I don't really know that this is right, but it just seems to happen too consistently to not be the case. That as soon as I put something over here, it will start flooding to try and disrupt it. If I don't put anything over here, it's not going to flood to disrupt it. So when I build the levees around the riverbank, you'll see that it's like it will never get to the point where it's above the creek level. So that annoys me as well. But, you know, I guess the game is like, hey, we can't make everything too easy. So we need to put in some kind of challenge, even if it's artificial. Oh, I forgot that. I was thinking, why is there that... why is there this levee here? It's not blocking anything. Yeah, it is. You know what? I think, okay, we'll solve this once and for all. Because I think that may be the second time I've done that. And then I won't be casually looking at that and jibber-jabbering about something else. And then, yeah, make this high priority. And then deleting it again. No, where are you guys going? I said this was the priority. What are you guys going over there for? Thank you. Since they are running way, the path is very red over here. We're gonna lower the work days a couple hours. Give the builders a chance to get some sleep and some food. Okay, so we'll sit here and watch the beavers work. We have 7 extra beavers. So let's put in a hauler's post. We'll make it 3 and next to low priority. Might as well make this a priority build because we're not going to finish the additional levels of that reservoir within 3 days. There you go. But now we can make these get, obtain, make this a supply, 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 supply. Well, we can let, I don't need to pause it for that to happen. Get, supply, get, supply, get, supply. These are all obtained. Well, not right now. In fact, let's empty these right now. Because those are kind of like supply dumps whenever we have our zip lines in place. Don't I have storage for planks somewhere? I do not. Well, that's not right. Okay, now we'll come back over here, watch the beavers work, and we'll stay here so that we can watch the beavers swim in the Lido. The unemployed, the kids, and then those who are off work. You know what we should do as well is we should add a plank with an obtain, so make that a large priority. Yep. Now I know all those obtains and supplies are more than our 3 haulers can handle. But, as long as they're doing it now and then. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do this one here, though it's going to get washed out all the time. Okay, now we can get rid of this guy. Let's Let's get rid of this guy. Make that a priority pickup. 7 days. That means we're probably going to run out of water in our creek. Yeah, make that a priority pickup. Why didn't you pick that up yet? And that too. I mean, you could be picking things up on your return trip. Like you build this, and as you're going by, you pick that up and take it somewhere. I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but it was my second recording of this episode because I had to switch out my monitor and once again made the error of recording without telling my recording software that I had changed my monitor. Those kind of mistakes happen because, it's just used to everything working. So it didn't check. But this is as sophisticated as flying a plane. So every time I get ready to record, I should do like a pre-record check, right? Okay. And then now we can get rid of this. So once we solve our water problem, at least short term, I think I started to talk about this and then I got distracted, but I think we need to try and solve our power problem, which means I believe coming over here and uncapping our bad water source so we can put some water wheels in the bad water source, which has a whole lot more power than our little creek does. So we'll do that so that whenever I'm letting water go into the creek, we don't accidentally overtop that floodgate. But what it will mean is that I'll forget I did that, and whenever it's wet season again, we will flood everything. Look at it, because of the slosh. So it didn't even slosh out of the creek. But it was like up here, and now it's like down here. Craziness, man. Craziness. You know, we can get rid of this. Yep, we can. Till I do it, then I'll be like, oops. But we can, and we can reuse those sources, that material. And this doesn't go anywhere anymore. So we can get rid of that too. So make that a priority pickup and that a priority pickup. And we're going to let more water out because it's going to take forever to fill this back up to where it overtops. And we'll now lower this down to 80. No more room for planks. Okay. See, told you it's going to take forever to get back up to this level. It's after work hours. Why is it telling me a building lacks power? Oh. Yay. So let's make these priority. Because if we have these in place, then I can immediately raise this to start storing water. And then we can, yeah, we can always, well, it'll fill up this too. But that'll be that won't be a problem. He says. He says confidently, full of confidence. The main thing is I just want to start capturing at least that one more level of water. Because we're already up to 7 days, and as you can see, we run out of water almost twice. So if we get a 9-day drought, it's going to be hell on wheels. It's not the appropriate description. It's going to be dust in the wind. Arid canyon, dust in the wind. No, I don't know that works either. It'll be Dust Bowl days. Everything will be dried out. We have 5 unemployed beavers. I think we can add another. Yes. I'd like to build some large windmills, but we need to have a paper mill first. But let's go ahead and learn that. But with our power problem, what's the point? All right, got that built. Now, let's go back to a normal work day and let's build this guy here. Might as well go ahead and learn this while we have the science for it. Let's learn that. All right. Now, probably should just build a station over here, but that's what that is. 20 versus 10 metal. I want to see if that was how long. 1 meter short. Oh, so we could have like moved it over one. Oh well. And we almost ran out of planks. Because then our next move can't put it right there, that'll be blocked. Okay, so hate doing that. I didn't want to do that. Because we'll just have to rip it back out whenever there's a bad tide. Otherwise, it will just go gallivanting over into the bad water. Okay, and so yeah, now I can maybe do this. And then I can do this. That works. Let's get another plank maker over here. Only 20 metal blocks. Let's turn off the smelter. Let's also reduce our builders by 1. So maybe our plank production can stay up with our building over here. Why are we running out of? Why are beavers thirsty? It's the forever question. Seven-day drought. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. What? Oh. Thinking ahead game? Yeah, I haven't even started working on that. We have enough planks for that. But this takes 40 planks. Okay, nice. Looks like we could have moved it a few more feet this direction, but there was like practically we were limited on where we can go within this canyon here, this opening. Okay. Now, one of the things we want to do is we want to put that up all the way. All the way. Put that up all the way. And we're going to destroy these two. So make these high priority pickups. And then we're going to put in No. While we wait for them to build enough planks to build this, which we currently have, but now that I've started this, got to finish it. And now is when we need our floodgate. So when we take this out so we can replace it to just go over the bridge here, that we don't lose all our water. Well, like I said, I confidently deleted it. Okay, I think we have enough. We can pause you. Let's put you back to work. And let's build you. Let's pause. No, we already reduced it by 1. So why, when we only have 5 non-productive beavers, or 4 non-productive, 1 vacant, that we have no unemployed beavers again anymore? I haven't added a whole lot of work. In fact, I don't think I've added any more positions at all. All right, well, that's all the time we have left for today's episode. We'll take a shot like that. And hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us when we continue. Until then, have a terrific day.